in the Lone Star land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy sloop. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Hello, my beautiful friends. How are y'all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I am sorry I didn't make it yesterday. My grandson had a ball tournament and we were playing for the championship, but they lost 6-4. It was a really, really good game, and the boys were just heartbroken. They thought they should have been in the championship, but hey, it is all good. They have all-star tournament coming up this weekend. So that was a good practice round for them. And my grandson did amazing. I was so proud of him. But thank you all for being here. I missed y'all. Just isn't the same if I don't go live and get to see everybody. Hey, Miss Rhonda, how are you doing? Hello, Lori. Holly S., how are you? Look at Holly S. coming in laughing at my title. Thank you so much, Holly, for that. I'm glad I could make you laugh today. Get back up to it. Come on, come on. All right. Well, they just glitched again. Tell you what, this is crazy. Town Chat Cafe, how you doing? We got Lori, Subaru Steve. How were you notified? I don't know, but we're glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, me and you. Hey, Erna, Couponing. Welcome, welcome. There's Miss Charlene and Retha. Come on in, friends. Hello, Tina girl. And there's Kelly. Hello to everybody. YouTuber, how you doing? Hey, Victoria. And Carol loves embroidery and crime shows. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Beth. Come on in, Laura W. Let's see. Sharon, hello to you. Hello, hello. I got anybody else sneaking up in here? Let's see, let's see. It's like we get everybody said hello to, and then everybody just conversates for a while, and somebody pops in there. Hello, Southern Charm. How are you? Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. And there's Canadian True Crime. How you doing? Good to have you. Miss Erna, I hope you're well. Hi, SL. Welcome, welcome. Patty, thank you for being here. Y'all come on in. All righty, let's see. We got Amanda Jane, TJ, Roxy R. Hello, y'all. Come on in, my friends. Let's see, Blue Eyes Jewel coming in with us. Jennifer, hello to you. West End, good to have you. Thanks for being here. There's Mama. Hello, hello. There's Legally Blonde. Good deal. Texas Plain Jane, how are you? Oh, Lady for Justice, been a member for 4 months. Thank you for being part of us. We are so happy to have you. Let's see if we got anybody else sneaking up in here. Blue Eyes. Oh my gosh, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes been a member for 12 months. She says, and loved every minute of it. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for being my friend. Hello, Mally Cat. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, Jen in Georgia. Welcome to you, Holly S. Love you, girl. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody, but we're down to the bottom. Hello to everybody, even those sitting in the bushes. So glad to have you with us. Hello, Valley Girl. Look at Teresa says, love being a lollipop. Thank you so much for that. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Thank you so much, Teresa. You're so sweet. Appreciate you. Ashley, hi. Come on in, everybody. So, CP was pissed off a year ago. Now, we heard Web Sleuthen's interview not too long ago. Um, this is old. This was a year ago, guys. It was a year ago. And it was not long after they did the web sleuthing. Hey, Mr. Happy, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Hi, Sky Maiden and Gypsy. Hello to you. So it wasn't long after the web sleuthing interview where he was on there and he was just hateful, as always, that Josh with the lab and Terry Lynn received a care package that had a recording in it. So we're going to go to the lab and listen to this little short interview. But before we do, hey, tap dancer Lizzie, good to have you. Cinderella, hello to you. Before we go and listen to this, though, I'm going to explain to you why he's so pissed off. Because you see, it wasn't long after the Web Sleuthen interview that people found out about Frances Suzette Rosenbaum, who is Katie's mother. Not a big deal finding out, the name of Katie's mother. The big deal came along when, sexual abuse by parent or guardian. The victim's age, minor. Yes, her mother is on the registry for that. And once that information came out, he was pissed because the other PI that Seth had there, he had Heather and he had Chloe. And he talks to Heather in this phone conversation, but Chloe had mentioned that somebody asked her about Katie's mother. She says, I have all the information, but I will not be putting it out. Well, someone did. It wasn't Chloe, but someone did. And of course, Mr. Chris blames it all on her because she said she had the information. So we're going to listen to this. Yeah, he's always pissed. Oh, I'm telling you, I think we hear him pissed off more than we hear him not pissed off. So it was already out before that. Isn't that crazy, Ashley? But of course, he's got to have somebody to blame. Brenda, is that not absolutely horrible? Guys, before I play this and we get into this, let me tell everyone that if you follow anyone from the other side, I would suggest my channel is not for you. I do not agree with putting pictures out of Brittany J's home along with her address. I do not think it's okay when there is a post that is made that says exactly this from Brandy Wine. BJ, what if I was to give out all your little's information out to a guy like Sinner? Keep mentioning Clue and Queen and Jay and nonsense and see what happens. People, these are straight out threats. It's absolutely disgusting. These people are playing real life games here. And Brittany has children in her home, and one of them has autism. Doesn't matter what he has or hasn't, the fact that there are children in that home. And there are psycho people out there that listen to the hate that is spewed over there every single day and night on Brittany. Whether you like her or not, that's wrong. It's going to get to the point to where somebody is going to feel obligated to take out revenge for them. And I cannot be okay with it. It is sickening and it is dangerous. I encourage Brittany today to take a protective order out on each and every individual on that panel today, because they were okay with putting her address out there where her children live. This is not just her home. She doesn't live by herself. This affects her children. Clue made the comment today. She's calling CPS on Brittany. It's absolutely horrible, and YouTube doesn't seem to find anything wrong with it. Hi, CM. How you doing? Hello to everybody coming in. I appreciate y'all all being here. I just had to have that little rant and get that very much understood. Whether you like Brittany or not, that is your choice. But what is happening is wrong on many, many levels. If it was happening to one of them, I would stand here and say, hey, everybody needs to step back because that's wrong. No one anywhere should ever do that to another person. Wrong is wrong. And if they can't understand it, I just don't get it. But they have crossed a line, and that line is going to get someone hurt. Of course, I'm afraid, and this is just my opinion, that if there was someone to get hurt, physically hurt, then of course the blame would not be on them. They would find a way to twist and turn it back around, probably on Brittany. And that's just wrong on many levels. But I do know she is in contact with her police. And I do know that there are things being done. Good. Everybody should voice their opinion, I believe. So that's just my thought. Hi, Baba Rose. Hi, Betty Knight. Yes, I agree. Some people do not need to be on there. And like I say, you don't have to like another creator. You don't have to like Britney. You know, that's not the thing here. That's not what I'm saying. That's not got none of it, nothing to do with it. They're over there putting someone's house out there with their address and directions to get there, showing their house. Even if she was to blur it out, the directions, the address has been put out, and there is another person over there, Brandy Wine, that is threatening her children. Yeah, her children have already been hurt. Yeah, Queen, there's 10 channels going after her. Yes, J for J, we have it recorded, stated, go for it. Attack Brittany. But we stand for Sebastian, and we should stand for anyone getting cyberbullied, because that is exactly what is happening. It's exactly what's happening. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you say or do the things that are happening right now to Brittany J, you're wrong on many, many levels. I have no clue why they ganged up on her. It's just, it's horrible. It's wrong. So, anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. We're fixing to listen to the lab, and we're going to go ahead and get busy with this. If you have not subbed up to the lab and the lab after dark, I would say definitely do it. Josh is amazing. He has guests on with him that are actual everyday life professionals. And Lab After Dark is always fun. So definitely make sure to sub up to him, and let's get busy and listen to this, because this man's pissed. And you can hear in the background towards the end Katie saying, I don't understand why they have to do this. I was feeling really good. Now, mind you, her child had been missing for just a few months, and she was feeling really good until they shared about her mother. I don't get that. All righty, here we go. I did the May drawing, and Mary Patterson was our winner. Mary Patterson was our May winner. Is this going to play? Hang on. What do we got going here? Wait a minute. Hold on.
They are like.
Now he goes right into it here. Here we go.
Let me see here. Let me see here. Hold on one second. And it should sound pretty good. I'm going to run it through my board, but I want people to understand and realize that this is, it's upsetting the way that he speaks. I think that it kind of gives a good idea of who he is. And anyway, I'm just going to start playing it. And as people come in, they can, but I want to make sure that the audio is good. So let's take a listen here.
Which statement?
Releasing Katie's parents' personal information. Well, she knew Katie's past. Said she has it, but she wasn't going to release it. It caused a fucking shitstorm. And now everybody went out there and got it and released it.
How does it sound? How's the sound on that?
He is a great guy. I love some Josh.
You can hear it. Is it clear? All
right. She said Katie's mom's name.
She didn't say the name. She just insinuated she had the information.
I mean, we do have the information, but
yeah. Let me tell you what the fuck it started. Not all that information is out in the fucking open, and somebody better fucking explain to me very goddamn quickly. Preferably her.
I have yes.
Fuck that had any goddamn thing.
I have no.
Yeah, because
I don't know what was said.
That bitch better find a way to stop it.
Where's it at?
Nothing. It's everywhere, all over the fucking internet. That people have released all these stupid ass shows and all these fucking Facebook things.
Okay.
It was never out there until that bitch opened her fucking mouth.
Okay. Well, I haven't been looking at it today or really yesterday. So I don't know what's out there.
I'm telling you, I'm being very, very polite as I can possibly be to her.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't find a fucking way to fix it, I promise her I am not going to be so goddamn pleasant when I see her.
Okay.
And I will bring the fucking cops with me.
All right. Well, I'll talk to her. I mean, are you
takes that? I don't care how she takes it. I really don't give a goddamn what I have to fucking do. But I can promise you, there's a difference in helping find Sebastian and just being a stupid fucking cunt.
Okay, well, let me ask you something just for a second. Like, are you sure it was her and not like one of these sleuthers or something? Because
no,
other
it's
people
her on the fucking show. Okay. It is her.
Okay, because there's other people that are digging.
Web Slut.
Yes.
Or Sleuth, whatever the fuck that woman's name is.
Web Sleuth.
Yes, Rocky R. It was JLR.
I mean,
it was on that fucking show.
But I don't see. I can't see Chloe just giving out.
Oops, sorry.
It was JLR that did it.
But that fucking started. I insinuated she had the information.
I mean, we do have the information, but
yeah. Let me tell you what that fucking started. Not all that information is out in the fucking open, and somebody better fucking explain to me very goddamn quickly. Preferably her.
I have yes.
Fuck that had any goddamn thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because
I don't know what was said.
That bitch better find a way to stop it.
Where's it at?
Fucking nothing. It's everywhere, all over the fucking internet. That people have released all these stupid ass shows and all these fucking Facebook things.
Okay.
It was never out there until that bitch opened her fucking mouth.
Okay. Well, I haven't been looking at it today or really yesterday. So I don't know what's out there.
I'm telling you, I'm being very polite as I can possibly be to her.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't find a fucking way to fix it, I promise her I am not going to be so goddamn pleasant when I see her.
Okay.
And I will bring the fucking cops with me.
Oh, those cops,
All right. Well,
man.
I'll talk
And
to
I don't
her.
care
I
how
mean,
she
are
fucking
you?
takes that.
are-
I don't care how she takes it. I really don't give a goddamn what I have to fucking do. But I promise you, there's a difference in helping find
Megan.
Sebastian and just being a stupid fucking cunt.
Okay. Well, let me ask you something just for a second. Like, are you sure it was her and not like one of these sleuthers or something? Because
No,
other
it's
people
her on the fucking show.
Okay.
It is her.
Okay, because there's other
I think
people
it was
that are
on
digging.
Web Slut.
Yeah.
Or Sleuth, whatever the fuck that woman's name is.
Web sleuths.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
It was on that
Yes,
fucking
Linda.
show.
but I don't
It's out
see.
there.
I can't see Chloe just giving out that information though.
She did, you're missing my statement. I
Okay.
didn't say she gave the information out. I said she made a statement that she had it and wouldn't fucking release it. That right there was a trigger to start this fucking shitstorm. When she shouldn't have opened her fucking mouth in the beginning.
She didn't do anything. Something was brought up to her. She said she had the information, but she was not going to put it out. She did the right thing. Oh, but Mr. Chris, yeah, she's going to get a snuggle struggle, buddy, and go take care of her.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of fucking PI or whatever the fuck she thinks she is or how she does this. But if she needs a fucking education and schooling on being a PI, I guarantee you I'll find somebody who is truly a PI and let them school the fuck out of this woman.
All right. Well, let me try to figure it out because I know neither her or I have given out any of Katie's information.
It's not giving it out.
Yeah.
All you have to do is start one sentence. I have the information. I'm not going to release it.
Yeah.
She started a shitstorm.
Actually,
she better figure out how to fucking fix it.
You know, something else I'll tell you, there was a woman that reached out to me that before I had ever even, before I ever knew anything about Katie's family, like sleuther that reached out to me with like some of Katie's.
Everything's glitching. Hold on.
Family's names and whatever. Like, I will say.
Now you're listening to a conversation between Chris Proudfoot and a PI that was working on the case, who I believe is no longer working on the case. Talking about the PI Chloe that showed up on Web Sleuth's show. So this is Chris Proudfoot, and this was sent to me a couple of days ago. I sat on it. I was waiting for today. I planned on releasing it today, and so why not just do it? I don't know what happened in court, no, but let me see. Yeah, but it was distributed to me anonymously, asked if I would hold off, and I absolutely did.
She was wrong she was talking about Penny Payne, and she thought there's a Penny Payne that runs like some sort of
Penny Irene Payne or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know any of Katie's information.
It's not giving it out. All you have to do is start one sentence. I have the information. I'm not going to release it.
Yeah.
She started a shitstorm.
Actually,
she better figure out how to fucking fix it.
You know, something else I'll tell you, there was a woman that reached out to me that before I had ever been, before I ever knew any about Katie's family or past or whatever, there was like this woman, like sleuther, that reached out to me with like some of Katie's family's names and whatever. Like, I will say that she was wrong she was talking about Penny Payne, and she thought there's a Penny Payne that runs like some sort
Penny
of
Irene Payne or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some medical place or something.
Yeah, it was the wrong Penny Payne, but she had the right names.
She has the right names. Just like
the wrong people.
Katie Lynn Payne.
Yeah.
who supposedly murdered a 4-year-old.
Right, exactly. And that's the problem with a lot of the sleuthers is that they get a name and then they find somebody with that name and they run with it.
Mm-hmm.
That happens a lot.
The worst part, and that's fine. That's understandable. Personally, I think everybody fucking starts looking for shit.
Yeah.
Ain't even worth the fucking bacteria of the foam that forms on the fucking worst form of bacteria on Earth. That's why I
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Chris, but I don't care what you think. We're going to keep researching.
really feel.
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you. I can feel it through the phone.
Oh, trust me. Chloe's lucky I'm not standing in fucking front of her. Like I said, I will bring the fucking cops when I see her.
Okay. Well,
And it was more my protection than hers. Because right now, you can
What in the world?
inform her. She fucking calls me, says my fucking name, anything of that fucking nature involving Katie or me or anybody else, I'm going
Guys, I'm sorry. YouTube is glitching big.
to slap the shit out of her with the same fucking
Yes,
thing I
Sabrina,
told
the
you.
crooked police.
I'll cease and desist letter and then let her open her fucking mouth one more time. And then I've got her dead to fucking rights.
I think that's
I'm
the
trying
only.
to be as civil as possible.
Isn't that the
And
only interview she's even done? I don't think she's.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
think
care.
she's done
She's
it.
not my PI. She's not.
Yeah.
Bitch don't fucking mean a goddamn thing to me.
Right.
If she was on fire, I wouldn't piss on her to put her out.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's not like Kate, or I said Katie.
Wait, didn't he say the same thing about Brittany J? If she was on fire, he wouldn't piss on her to put it out. Must be his favorite saying when he comes to attacking women.
It's not like Chloe because she's very private. Like I'm more public than she is. I mean, you know that.
I promise you, go back and watch that fucking video.
Yeah.
Go watch that fucking interview.
Okay. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
no, I was watching it. I know what she said, but she's usually very, very careful about what she says to the
She
public.
ain't fucking careful.
Yeah.
She's fucking sloppy.
All right. Well, let me talk to her. I don't even know. Actually, I do know.
I ain't trying to be a dick to her, but if she ain't got the fucking audacity to give me a working fucking phone number, she better not fucking reach out to me. And that Google shit ain't a fucking true number.
Yep.
Ooh, Mr. Chris don't want no Google numbers. He wants the real numbers. You know, you can't get an address off of a Google number. Right, Mr. Chris? How are you going to go and threaten her if you don't have the address, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, that's the same number that Seth has, though. I will tell you.
Yeah, that's... I'm not Seth.
Yeah.
I have the balls in the fucking spine to call people out on shit.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking
Just
coward.
don't take it personal because she doesn't give her personal phone number out to anybody. I mean, like only, like I had it from like a previous case that we worked together, but she's very private about her personal information.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I feel bad. Like I know Chloe and I know that she's not, that's not her style. But I mean, I get it.
Maybe her head's so fucking twisted because she's too emotionally involved or personal involvement with Seth. I don't fucking know. No, I'm not saying a relationship.
Yeah, no.
Didn't say that.
No,
but whatever the fuck it is, she better goddamn fucking figure it out and redial herself the fuck back in.
Woo, Mr. Chris.
I mean, I know, and I think I told you this before, she's more focused on the search side of things, that's been
And why
her
the
focus.
fuck is this bitch on fucking on these goddamn interviews?
Yeah. It's just the one that I know of. But I mean, I'm not trying to, I don't know. I mean, I have to try to defend her a little bit because, I mean, I know that she's not a person that, shares personal information or private information.
She didn't have to. She insinuated she had the information. She wasn't going to release it. She started a fucking fire
She did
shitstorm.
not.
What was the purpose of making that statement, knowing full good and well that
Trust me.
Yeah.
Seth can have his fucking PIs. I don't need PIs.
See, and actually,
I got
as
the whole
we're
goddamn
speaking,
world that sends
Oh,
me all
wait,
this
he
shit.
don't need PIs. But he hired SF Investigates. but he basically, in my opinion, hired SF not to investigate to find Sebastian, but to put out crap to cause distractions.
Shit for no fucking reason.
As we're speaking, I just got a message from a web sleuther that I don't even know. I don't even know their name. They go under a pseudonym, and they're sending me a picture of Katie's mom, and I don't know how they found that out. Like, I didn't tell. They're telling me like I don't know. So, like these web sleuthers, like, I mean, they are like batshit 99.9% of the time, but they're pretty good at finding shit. And some of these people are just doing it on their own.
Yes and no. That's one thing.
Yeah.
She opened her mouth, made the statement. She's the catalyst.
Sorry. Hold on.
Help.
All right. Well, yeah, it was the wrong Penny Payne, but
Or me or anybody else.
Well,
and it was more my protection, then that's what I truly feel.
Yeah, and I feel you. I hear you.
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
care.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I promise you, go back and watch that fucking video
All
in
right.
order to put her out.
Mm.
Sorry, I messed it up.
I mean, it's not like Kate, or I said Katie. It's not like Chloe, because she's very private. Like, I'm more public than she is. I mean, you know that.
I promise you, go back and watch that fucking video.
Yeah.
Go watch that fucking interview.
Okay. I mean, I was watching it. I know what she said. She's usually very, very careful about what she says to the
She
public.
ain't fucking careful.
Yeah.
She's fucking sloppy.
She didn't put it out, folks.
All right. Well, let me talk to her. I don't even know. Actually, I do know.
I ain't trying to be a dick to her, but if she ain't got the fucking audacity to give me a working fucking phone number, she better not fucking reach out to me. And that Google shit ain't a fucking true number.
Yeah, that's the same number that Seth has, though. I will tell you.
Yeah, that's. I'm not Seth.
Yeah.
I have the balls and the fucking spine to call people out on shit.
He's not Seth, so he deserves the real number. What the hell, Chris? Grow up.
And
I'm not a fucking
just
coward.
don't take it personal, because she doesn't give her personal phone number out to anybody. I mean, like, only, like, I had it from like a previous case that we worked together, but she's very private about her personal information.
So she should be.
So
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I feel bad. Like, I know Chloe, and I know that she's not, that's not her style. But I mean, I get it.
Maybe her head's so fucking twisted because she's too emotionally involved or personal involvement with Seth. I don't fucking know. And I'm not saying relationship.
Yeah, no.
Didn't say that.
No,
but
yeah.
whatever the fuck it is, she better goddamn fucking figure it out and redial herself the fuck back in.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, and I think I told you this before, like, she's more focused on the search side of things. That's been.
And why
her
the
focus.
fuck is this bitch on fucking on these goddamn interviews?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the one that I know of. But I mean, I'm not trying to, like, I don't know. I mean, I have to try to defend her a little bit, because I mean, I know that she's not.
Okay, let me tell you, this Heather person is all up Mr. Chris's butt. Makes me sick. She should be telling him. She should be giving it back to him.
Not a person that, like, shares personal information or private information.
She didn't have to. She insinuated she had the information. She wasn't going to release it. She started a fucking fire shitstorm.
What was the purpose of making that statement, knowing full good and well that the
Trust me.
Yeah.
were going to do
Seth can have his fucking PIs. I don't need PIs.
See, and actually,
I got
as
the
we're
whole goddamn world
speaking,
that sends me all this shit for no fucking reason.
as we're speaking, I just got a message from a web sleuther that I don't even know. I don't even know their name. They go under a pseudonym, and they're sending me a picture of Katie's mom, and I don't know how they found that out. Like, I didn't tell. They're telling me, like, I don't know.
Okay, Google it, y'all. Just like I did a while ago. You put the woman's name in, and you
I apologize,
see,
but I don't have any memory of past interactions within this session. Each time you start a new conversation with me,
my Bluetooth speaker ticker went off and my Google started talking back to me. But the woman did bad things to children. It is out there. She's a registered SO. It is public knowledge. And when it comes to a child that come up missing out of your home, people are going to look at every part of your life. This man makes me absolutely want to pop him in the nose.
So, like these web sleuthers, like, I mean, they are like batshit 99.9% of the time, but they're pretty good at finding shit. And some of these people are just doing it on their own.
Yes, I know. That's one thing.
Yeah.
She opened her mouth, made the statement. She's the catalyst to the fucking storm that is now brewing.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. I can go out there, open my mouth, say one fucking word, and I can almost break the fucking internet.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Look what I did the other night when I got on that show.
Uh-huh.
When you said I wanted on the show,
yeah.
that shit fucking almost broke the fucking internet.
Yeah. It did. And that's mainly because up until that show, like you and Katie both were pretty reserved about anything that you were saying. And that was like the one time that you just kind of went berserk.
No, that's the one time I went out there and stated the fucking facts.
Yeah.
I didn't go berserk.
Oh, Mr. Chris, I beg your pardon, sir. You went freaking berserk.
Now they've dug in.
No, I'm fucking pissed.
I
There's
know.
a difference in berserk,
Yes.
stupid, psychotic, and every other
Yes.
adjective you want to add into it.
Yeah.
I'm neither of those.
No, but I'm
I'm
just
just
saying
a
you
very
said a
pissed
whole lot
off.
more than you normally say. And
Yeah,
so,
I did, and I had every fucking right to say what I said.
No, you
Nothing
did
I
not.
said was fucking false.
I'll give you my thoughts.
Nothing.
I didn't say it was. I don't think anything you said was false.
I don't know. I can't yet.
But well, let me make a phone. Actually, I know I'm not going to be able to get a hold of her right now. I'm not going to be able to get a hold of her till this evening.
And by the way, I sent a message to Seth. Once again, he wants to talk about not responding or whatever. I got in touch with Tony. We talked,
Golly, why does it keep doing that?
or whatever the fuck,
That's her-
release it. That's one. Tony. We talked to Tony.
There we go.
I sent a message to Seth. Once again, he wants to talk about not responding or whatever. I got in touch with Tony. We talked to Tony. That
Yeah.
probably ain't happening. Got in touch with the dog. Guess what? That ain't happening either. And that ain't even on my decision.
Yeah.
Because Seth doesn't know how to open his fat fucking mouth and give everybody the truth. Or what he does know, he didn't want to tell nobody, thinking that everybody's going to be serious sympathetic to his bullshit. When I told her exactly how many dogs, where they all went, what they've all done, she's like, there's nothing I can really do or offer at this point other than to
The kind of
assist in a search if needed.
ones we did and starts talking.
Oh, so you
So-
did actually talk to her?
Oh, yeah. Talked to her for over an hour and I think a half
Oh, okay. That's good.
last night.
That's good.
So once again, your client
Mm-hmm.
is
Well,
not
I
just going
haven't
to
even talked
refer
to
this
him.
fuck.
I haven't even talked to Seth since last night. He told me to take a break a couple days ago. He told me to take a break. So
Yeah, how convenient.
yeah.
Legally
So I
blonde.
don't know. I gathered now. This is just me assuming. So we know how that goes. I may be way off, but I feel like it had something to do with his conversation with Bobby Simmons because Bobby has started communicating with him again instead of going through me. So that line of communication's opened back up, and I don't know.
We'll see for how long.
Yeah.
We will see. I promise you, if Bobby,
Lord, this man is killing me. My goodness. Bobby, thank you so much. My gosh, girl. Bobby, thank you. Is it going to show? StreamYard is glitching bad. Now it just popped it away. Let's try again. There it goes. Thank you so much, Bobby. That is so gracious. Thank you. Let me get up here and get you a happy dance. Thank you, Bobby. Girl, thank you. Y'all, this is craziness. This was just months after Sebastian's gone missing. And he's concerned about information that's out in the internet, public knowledge.
Told Seth anything of what he's told us, Seth opens his fucking mouth. I promise you, it won't ever open again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm just as much in the dark right now about what's going on as anybody else. Like, I'm not getting updates. I have no idea.
I mean, that's a threatening to kill him. I mean, I don't know how else to take that.
Hi, astrology.
I mean, that's exactly what that sounded like to me. Wow.
Oh, love you, Bobby. Thank you so much.
And that's what anybody who's reached out to me, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, that was a threat to Seth. It's all he does.
Well, you get in touch with Chloe?
What's that?
I said, when you get in touch with Chloe,
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you tell that bitch to lose my fucking number.
Okay. Do I have to say
She
it?
want to
Say it
call
like
me?
that?
Right, Brenda?
Sure. Yeah, you
don't
can
really
tell her
wanna say it like
my.
that.
You can tell her those are my fucking words, not yours. Mine.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure
I kind of feel bad for Chloe right now.
Oh, I don't. When you're a fucking amateur PI and you do some stupid shit like she's done, you explain to me how anything, and I've even told you this, how the certain things that y'all have done on fucking YouTube and all this shit, how the fuck it does anything to help find Sebastian other than just put shit out there. It doesn't.
Totally.
Yeah.
It has left y'all down a what? Completely empty fucking road.
Yeah.
I never did.
No, we never, I mean, obviously we haven't found them, so,
Exactly.
you know.
I got to thinking about this the other night when you and I talked. You said you don't want to sound like a liar or anything. You're right, you don't. That's great. But now you got information out there that actually has absolutely fucking zero to do with anything.
I wasn't.
So there's no clues. There's nothing up to what y'all have released.
Exactly,
Right.
girl mom, too.
And I'm just
It says that he has like
got a friend of mine who is highly respected.
cell phone with his own video.
And all of a sudden, he made a good point. He told me that. And I was like, you know what? You're very valid on that. Very valid.
On what?
Information that's out there that actually has nothing to do with finding Sebastian.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, it'll be this evening before I'll be able to get a hold of
I
her,
don't
but
understand what purpose it serves to bring through my. I mean, let's just be honest. I was fine.
Well,
I was fine.
I mean, fine.
Did you hear that? Let's be honest. I was doing just fine.
So I'm gonna
it
play
is
it.
what it is.
It's
Okay.
almost over.
I gotta get up and get ready to go to work.
all right, bye.
I don't have my Go fucking fund me page to pay my.
He's such an asshole. Okay, guys, we're going to stop it there. If you want to go listen to the whole show, please go to Josh and listen to the lab. That was one of the very first ones he put out. That was done a year ago. And if you notice in the background, Katie's having her own conversation back there. And Mr. Chris is completely 100% ignoring her. It's insane. Completely insane. How can a woman sit while her husband is sitting there spewing crap? It's about her mother. It's about things that happened to her. She should be the one talking about it, but he can't let her. Does she just sit there all the time and have little conversations by herself like that when he's ranting and raving over there causing a ruckus? I wonder why Katie cannot have her own voice. In my opinion, I honestly believe that Mr. CP is afraid Katie will talk and say the wrong things. So he needs to do all the talking, and he makes himself look worse and worse and worse. Yeah, that's it, Legally Blonde. Like, she just sat there while Sebastian disappeared. Exactly, Miss Rhonda. Her son is gone. Why is she okay? Couldn't believe I heard her say that. I just couldn't believe it. These people. This young man disappeared without a trace, without a scent, without any digital evidence. None. Just disappeared from their home. And we're supposed to sit here and just be okay with what Mr. Chris and Katie tells us? I just don't get it. I do not understand it. It's absolutely disgusting if you ask me. There is a 16-year-old young man somewhere out there, and they're worried about a story that's public knowledge. I get it. What happened was bad. I get that. It's not something you want spread out there everywhere. I understand that. But his argument had nothing to do with this doesn't help us find Sebastian. He said that finally at the end. After all the ranting and the raving and the cussing left and right, attack, threats, all the words used, he finally gets around to the one thing that should have been the whole complete statement. How do we find Sebastian with this information? And yes, Brenda, he thinks he broke the internet, guys. He is so famous. He broke the internet when he went on web sleuthing. He's so full of himself. He is so egotistical. He thinks anybody and everybody wants him. However, 4 other women want nothing to do with him and dissolve their marriages from him. That should tell him something. But it wasn't his fault, remember? It was not Mr. Chris's fault, I'm sure. Legally Blonde says, Lolly, Katie, in my opinion, is schizophrenic. Katie's got to have some issues. Because for her to want to stay with the man that will not allow her to talk, and when it gets questioned, He gives her permission to talk. He doesn't say, okay, I'll shut up. Nope, never has. He's always said, Katie, go ahead, talk. Why does a man have to give his wife permission to speak when it's her child that's missing? She was the one that put herself locked in that house with Sebastian that night, and yet Mr. Chris does 90% of the talking for her. Yes, TJ, she is well trained, I believe. Actually, he might be her mouthpiece. I do think he is afraid of her messing up because she has messed up several times. Yes, Sabrina, she don't speak because she'll get them all in trouble. Bingo. Yes, yes, yes. And I honestly think, in my opinion, that's exactly,
And they're sending me a picture.
what it is. Exactly. 100%. We've seen Katie speak, in the Olivia video, and she's driving up to the school, and we got on the call, and he has to cough, and she's flustered and trying to get her words out. So who was he, and what was he doing? So we're the bad people. We're scum of the earth because we research things. We're scum because we're looking for Sebastian. Carla, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. So gracious. I appreciate you. Here's you a happy dance. That's so sweet of you. So, yeah, we have an egotistical man who is in control. He's protecting his family. He just didn't protect his stepson. Right, Mr. Chris? You protect your family, except your stepson. I just get so flustered when I listen to him lose his crap, all because of something so stupid. And folks, what I showed you a while ago, the picture of Katie's mother, the arrest there and her charge was on a search that I did. I typed her name in. That appeared. It's not hard to find. Yes, Mimi, that's right. Pray. No rights to faith at all. Oh, tell you. Trying to see here. I saw something on here. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. I saw Erna tell me stay safe. I will. I promise you. All the threats that he throws out there. He's going to bring the police. Oh, Bobby and Carter's going to come. None of it happens. He thinks he's big, bad, rough and tough. But he's not done anything. Because he has no right to do it. And so he has what you would call, you know, fruitless threats. Exactly, Plain Jane. I fear for that child. They've already lost a whole person out of their home. Oh, I tell you what, he ain't coming up on my panel. And it's because I can bring the receipts. I use their words. The words they say is what I talk about. I don't make up stories. And if I have an opinion, I tell you it's my opinion. And he cannot debunk his words because they're out there. He said it. She said it. That's what we talk about. And there's no way that what we say over here, what we're doing, is slanderous. We're using their words, their stories they're telling. Yes, Meemaw. Yep, Brinks is where she was working. But remember, she had no cameras around her house. Yeah, he needs to be asked the hard questions. He does. Trust me, I got a list of them. Some of them just, they don't need description to your answer. It's pretty much just yes or no. You know, it is horribly sad to hear him sit there, trash a woman because it got brought up. She said she had that information, but she was not going to release it. She was being very respectful. And this is what she got for it. This that we just heard is what she got from Mr. Chris in his opinion and all the words he had to use to embellish his story in the most hateful, disgusting way ever, because she was being respectful. She didn't put that thought into people's heads. It was already out there. It was already being talked about. It was not hard to find, folks. That was the first time I've ever showed it on my channel because it was very horrible. But to have a man sit there and trash a woman, you notice he never trashes a man, never talks to a man, because I think he knows he will not be able to push them the way he does a lady. So, yeah, very narcissistic. 100%. You pull it up, and I'm telling you, they might as well just put Mr. Chris's picture beside that word. It's just yuck. And it's his friends over on the other side that are spewing hate on Brittany J. using the same words we heard Mr. Chris use. You know, you kind of become who you hang out with, you know. And the threats, I'm sure all of y'all have heard about the at night media and what's going on with them. And I'm going to tell you my opinion of what's happening there. You see, there is an internal audit happening. Hey, Scotty Tihati, how you doing? It's a distraction. Let me, this is my opinion. Now, could I be wrong? 100%. But let me tell you what I think has happened. There are people from the other side that hate them so much that they have been calling and making complaints and probably telling lies like crazy on how their money is being spent, how they're getting all of these big companies giving them big money for billboards and all the things, right? So when people start making calls and people start complaining, you know, they will do an internal audit. However, every corporation that is out there usually has an audit done every quarter, every half quarter, or every year. We used to have quarterly audits done when I worked for the city. I had to have every bit of my budget, my expenditures, everything, along with my yearly budget. I had to be able to show every bit of money made, every bit of money spent, and what my budget was to show what I had left moving forward. The audit part is not huge. Yes, and I think so many calls are coming in or whatever that they said, here's our books. Look at them. Go over them. We're going to prove to everybody. I think that's what's happening. Oh, no. Okay, I will, Miss Rhonda. Everybody keep Miss Kathy in your prayers. She's got her mother at the doctor. Yay, Tracy. Thank you so much. We are so close. Blue Eyes, are you still here? Do you know the number for the petition? Our goal was set at 1,000 and we're very close. You know, there is people. Bobby, looky here, guys. Bobby just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Bobby. That is so sweet of you. Guys, if y'all were gifted a membership by our super sweet Bobby, please make sure to say thank you. And welcome to all of our new members. Welcome to the South, guys.
Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get it right and get down? Welcome to the South.
Thank you so much, Bobby. You're so sweet. We've got 833 signatures, guys. So if you know of anybody that can help out and sign and do the petition, let's get it to 1,000. Thank you so much to each of y'all who have signed. Oh, thank you, Jen and Georgia. That's awesome. Yes, love wins. Everything happening with Brittany J. And I'm telling you, the anger we just heard over here is fueling their fire over there for Brittany. I'm telling you, there is a connection between what we just heard. That anger, those words are being pushed over there. We've already heard how he felt about her. I'm sure he's encouraging it because they all talk every day. Every day. Oh, thank you, lovable Mama Bear. Thank you so much for those sweet words. So, I honestly think that they are being enticed by Mr. Chris so that will be the huge distraction over here. And everybody will stop talking about Sebastian. And why would anyone want to stop talking about Sebastian? Hey, Miss Ann, how you doing? Yay, thank you for signing, Miss Ann. If we can quit talking about Sebastian, in my opinion, and this is how I feel, they will get away with every bit of it. That's what they want. They want it to stop. They want us to go away. They want us to walk away and not talk about Sebastian, not show their words that they have used in a horrible, horrible way. They don't want the CPS reports being put out. They don't want the teachers to be speaking about that teacher meeting. They don't want us to talk about Katie pitching a fit at Texas Roadhouse to get a copy of the video. They don't want it known that she was never going to be welcomed back to Texas Roadhouse. They want everyone to feel the heat, feel intimidated, all the phone calls being made, all the emails being sent, all the things happening. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm not flipping sides. I don't give a shit what kind of threats you want to put on me. It's obvious. Evidence Sebastian left his home, folks. That means he had to have been taken out of that home in the dark of night. Or he was driven out in his mother's car that was parked in the garage with the door shut. It's obvious. You tell us those are trash truck lights, and we're not stupid. It's two separate lights. There's one person standing over to the side as if they're looking. They're the lookout to let you know if someone's coming along. We're not stupid. We do research. We are not going to speak about things unless we have something to back it up. Yes, Blue Eyes is going to be doing this. She said, "Hey guys, I need your help. I'm attending the BACA meeting in my area Sunday. She needs timelines, any information you can share to take with her. Send the information to my email, put attention Blue Eyes, and I will get it to her. If anybody has any timeline information that you want known," and she is going to this biker club and seeing if they will help. God's painting. I don't normally just put people on panel. What would you like to talk about? Yeah, we're doing everything we can, guys. We're trying. Rhonda says, "I do. You have it, Lolly." It is just so frustrating because all we want is Sebastian to be found. If that means that his mother and his stepfather get in trouble, they should have thought about that prior. Like I told my kids, your actions will always have some form of consequence to it, whether it is praise for doing a good job or some kind of punishment if you do something wrong. Choose wisely. So yeah, Katie and Chris. Blue eyes. Oh, Jen, how awesome. Oh, exciting. I remember those days. Yeah, that's my phone. I didn't turn off my sound. But, folks, you stop and think about this. Sebastian got in trouble. Yes, Miss Rhonda. For each and every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction. Oh, let me drop a link. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You know, if I was a parent, if I was a parent that had a child that's missing and my ass is being nailed to the wall and I was pissed because everybody's wrong, I would be going out of my way to find this child to prove I didn't do it. But folks, we're not seeing that. Hey, JH, I am back. Okay. I was trying to post this and it didn't want to do it. But would y'all not want to try to find the child to prove everybody wrong? It doesn't appear to be that way for some. Yeah, I kind of bleeped myself off. I can put the call on there if y'all want to do the call. Let's see here.
Hello.
Hello to you. How are you?
Good. Good. He is crazy. He's lying through his teeth. He freaking and just wants a piece of us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he actually seen how many people are so angry at them for lying for or pulling and the bull crap that he does. What?
Yeah.
Then I mean, knocking on his freaking door, like really. And I was
Yeah.
actually thinking, and with him digging that hole up right next to the porch, is that the freaking and did he dig his own grave? Did he make Sebastian dig his own grave by the house?
I don't
Like
know.
his.
Was
That's
it
the only thing
confirmed?
I could think of.
Has
With
it been
that
confirmed that
with
they?
that tractor.
Oh, with the tractor. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
It's right next to the porch, redone their little thing.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking. But another thing is he could be in a cornfield. That was the last thing I heard.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish we
There's
could
some
find out.
right there. He up by his family's house because his family has a field.
Exactly. Scotty says, my question is, how does CP know what's legit evidence and what isn't? And why attack people trying to help find his stepson, if he's innocent?
See, all the issues that he has been giving, he just scared out of his mind. Don't know what is going on.
Right. I think so
He,
too.
he's just scared out of his mind. Every time that he throws a fit, we get closer. We get closer, or we figure out things faster than any of the freaking and cops have, or FBI or anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
every
agree.
single time, and then every single time I'm hearing and little bits and pieces that he has mowed that body or something else, because all it is now is his remains.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just frustrating. I just don't understand why you don't want to clear your name, get the child found so that your name will be cleared.
He can't because it's an ongoing investigation, and they
Right.
will not. They know from the beginning that it is a criminal investigation because it doesn't make sense,
Right.
and they just have to get more stuff together for the investigation in order um, to finish it, and they're almost done. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're almost done. They're just waiting for something.
I wish
And
they'd hurry up and get it because this is going on way too long. And people are starting to get hurt in the process because of all the hate enticement. Yes,
all they
Neuro.
have to do, all they have to do is pull. Um, all
Yes,
Seth
Brenda.
has, all Seth has to do is pull all the uh pull the plug and uh uh do some paperwork in the court and make the freaking CP and KP sweat and get
Yeah.
this investigation going. That's all that he has to do. And somebody needs to tell him that because I have no idea his information. Otherwise, I would. I'd post that stuff up the yin yang on his dang page. All he needs to do is go in, fill out
Yeah.
that paperwork, and they will say, "Okay, let's go."
Because they're withholding information. Anyone who withholds
Yeah,
information is
Maurice,
doing
exactly. You leave not on YouTube for one day and it feels like a year. The
Yeah.
way it is. Yep, exactly, Lolo. If something does happen to Brittany J, he's going to be looked at because of his enticement that he went on that rampage.
Mm-hmm. They know all the rampages that he does. They know all the things that he does. All they're waiting for is him, and probably wanting him to be pissy, even more and blow up
Yeah,
even more. I don't. That's what they want him to do.
right.
Keep going.
Is
So
God still here in the chat?
maybe that you're that involved in this stuff. That's her 25-year-old daughter.
Neuro says, is this from
CP
Reverend Donna?
CP's pissed off, huh?
Yeah,
Already. Still. Oh well.
always. Always. Is your Neuro's asking, is your information from Reverend Donna?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Yeah, good information. You've been trying to do wrong.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
You've been like
I've been searching and everything and this like crazy.
investigating this.
I want this author.
I was hoping that there were going to be bodysuits, but not really.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. I mean, everybody's got to continue.
Yeah, I'm doing my own research because as you get it
That makes sense because of
you get it off other people's and doing their own research as well. Oh, it's not your own it's not your own research, and somebody can get in trouble for that.
Right. Right.
So no, I do my own research. The last known birdie that I've heard from is that he is in an abandoned freaking cornfield owned,
Hmm.
and that is, and there are several um up in North Carolina, and especially his family's is up in Ashtown or Asheville or whatever or close.
Well, let's hope and pray somebody finds him.
Yeah, me too, because I don't want this sitting and for a few years and it coming back saying and no, actually Seth is off of this list.
Yeah.
Seth and crap. CP and KP.
Oh, definitely.
Their mom and dad. The stepdad and the mother. Yeah, they did it. What happened is they abused him and they abused him. He freaking strangled him and and KP checked him out, checked him on his vitals, and freaking they couldn't wait to wrap him up in that freaking tarp. And that's what we seen in all those videos. Oh, so there's 3 videos going around, and I believe it. In the shadows.
Yeah.
And that is the truth that's coming and out. That's the family's truck, the family's cars that was at the restaurant and that was went to their house afterwards, or they told him to clean up because as he uh supposedly had an accident. He cleaned up. She gave him his meds, sleeping meds. They came out fighting. He came out. Um, they ended up hitting and punching him and beating him, unfortunately. And
Be careful
they,
on how you say it.
yeah,
Be
she
careful.
checked his vitals.
Yeah.
She checked his vitals, and that's
Um.
why she's telling people at their luncheon, if that even happened, that uh, you know.
Right.
But
Wow. Jimmy, he did have a cell phone, but it was on the counter in the kitchen. He did not have it with him when he left. So that didn't help none, unfortunately. So, um, hang on just a second, guys. Let me do this real quick. Can you look at back chat real quick?
what's that?
Can you look at back chat, the private chat?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, so oh, she bounced. Okay. Is God whatever he was wanting to come up, the link is here. They are very powerful. Thank you, Chrissy, for coming up. Yeah, sidetrack. We got to be very careful. Everybody does have opinions, and everybody has a right to their opinions. And she's been doing a lot of her work herself. I'm trying to get this link to go back in. Why won't it paste in there? There it goes. Okay. Last call. Yeah, everybody has a different version of what they think happened. And that's all good. Valley girl, you're good. You're good. There's the link. If God Himself wants to come up and talk, can y'all hear my dogs howling? They're howling up a storm. I don't know what they're howling at. You know, I'm just ready for all of this to be over with. I'm ready to not have to listen to Mr. Chris run his mouth and be so hateful. I'm ready for all the hate from the other side being thrown over here at us and making us as if we're bad. All we want is for Sebastian to be found. End of story. If we have to go back and listen to the words of the mother, I did. Hang on, Angel. I got somebody wanting to come up real quick. I did post it. Did you see it? Hello, Angel. How are you?
Hey Lolly, how are you?
I'm good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Right, wait, we've got a delay.
How are you doing?
I'm sick.
You're sick. I'm trying to put this link back in chat and it is not wanting to go back in. I got somebody I'm waiting on to come up. Jen in Georgia, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Why won't this post? This will not paste in there.
I have never come up.
I know. You haven't been up. I don't hardly ever.
No, on my laptop. Lolly. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Huh? What did you say, sweetie? What was it you said? I can't hear you.
I've never used my laptop to come up on a channel.
Oh, yeah. I use my laptop a lot. Hang on. I'm going to do it this way.
Oh my God, there is echoing everywhere.
Yeah, and there might be some more here in just a second. I'm going to try not to.
Oh, it could be me. Hang on. We've got 2 lollies.
Yes, hold on just a minute. I'm trying to post the link. What is it doing?
I think I've solved my end. I think.
It's
Maybe.
crazy. I don't know what it's doing.
Oh, we've got one lolly and one
Yeah.
angel.
I'm trying to come back in. Hang on.
That was funny.
Oh. See, I'm trying to do
Oh no, we've got two again.
invite.
Two lollies is better than one, to be fair.
That's right. Man, if I could only have that in real life, I'd be doing okay. There we go. There it is. It posted. Okay. Now I'm out of here again. Lord help us. We don't need two lollies.
We definitely don't need two angels, so don't do that. Whatever you do.
Yeah. There we go. I had to go into a whole different thing on my phone.
I usually use my phone, but I'm sat here in front of the laptop and I thought, well, let's just have a bash.
Yeah.
Lolly.
Uh-huh.
Right. Everybody can probably tell that I've had a bit of wine or whatever. Because I have. So I'm going to tell you that from the start. But I've also been around this community, like the whole shebang, for about 5 years.
Yeah.
I wish to God I'd never found it. But hey, I did. I came across a channel that was live and was doing a Chris Watts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, wow, people can talk in here, chat. Like that. So, right. Anyway, that person was anyway. What's it? But can I give you my thoughts on Sebastian and what I've heard?
Yeah, hang on just a second real quick before you start on that. Gypsy, thank you so much. She said, I have faith in you to really tick off the prick. Gypsy.
Is that me or Lolly?
I love it. That's funny. Gypsy, thank you for that so much. I appreciate you. Here is you a little happy dance.
Bless him.
Gypsy, for that. That is so sweet. So, okay, why all this stuff we talked about bothers him at all? He's the parent of a missing child. Exactly, Scotty. What is there to make a parent mad? Oh, looky here. Holly S coming in hot. Thank you, Holly. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Angel. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're okay.
So what do you think about Sebastian's case?
Well, this is probably going to sound outlandish, and don't forget I've had wine, right?
Okay, we'll forgive you.
But I have really been around here for about 4 or 5 years, and I've emailed a few creators and stuff and tried to kind of give my opinion on. Thing is, Lolly, right? Let me put it this way, right? Granny's watching. No, Granny's watching. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, way back in the day, maybe a couple of years ago, Granny's watching, Jess. She brought a person into this community called Lycan Legion. Have you heard of him?
I don't think so. I don't follow that side. I just am not really excited about the hate of it, you know.
No, well, nobody did. Nobody did, to be fair. But I'm not saying anything bad about Jessica, but I've listened to a lot, an awful lot, over the past few years. And when
let me ask you a question here. God's painting 0.20 says, "This is my mother talking." Is that not posted?
What? I'm not your mama, honey.
Roxy R, thank you for helping me meet my goal today. I
If
love
any
you.
of my kids are in here, they'd be terrified.
Hang on, let's play this for Roxy R real quick. Thank you, Roxy R. You are so sweet. Love you bunches. Okay, go ahead real quick.
Sorry, excuse me.
You're good.
Right. I have emailed like quite a few people over the past year or so to do with Sebastian. And the thing is, people get too involved, right? They do, obviously. But on the other hand, we're being told, aren't we, that there's a child missing and we need to look out for him and we need to see and we need to do this and we need to do that, right? Well, thing is, any child that's missing, everybody, and especially every mother, father, whatever, in this community is going to do that, aren't they?
Power on.
Right.
They're going to try and do.
Connected successfully.
Right.
So, I don't mind saying it out loud because that person that Jess brought into the community called Lycan Legion, right? He is a guy, I think he's just about turned 40, something like that. And there's quite a few issues on him. He was living in North Carolina for a while. And there's, if you Google him, there's quite a few channels that expose what he's done and whatever. They're like talking to like teenage kids and whatever and saying inappropriate things. Now, I am not saying that he's anything or he's done anything, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that before Sebastian went missing, it was roughly maybe a couple of months before or something, I heard him on a particular channel. I was listening to the woman that was on the channel, And he ended up on the channel, and he is a, to be fair, I don't like him. I don't.
Yeah.
But at first I did, but I don't, right? Because he's a piece of shit, to be fair. Anyway, on this woman's channel, right at the end of it, he said, right, I'm going to go and do some Sebastian stuff, right? So obviously I've heard this and I never thought anything about it until a couple of months passed, and then Sebastian comes up missing. Now, the thing is, I know I've had wine, right? And if I hadn't had wine, I probably wouldn't have the courage to come up and speak, to be fair, right?
Right.
Because I just don't do that, Ollie. I just don't. I just
Right.
listen mainly, right? But I think it's important, even if it doesn't go anywhere, I think it's important that I heard him say that on this particular channel, right? So,
That's weird.
yes, but without naming the channel, right? I could email you, but without naming the channel he was actually on was a lady from Texas. Well, that's what she said, right? And she seemed like a lovely lady. And the next minute, Sebastian, well, this is the thing. I don't know if Sebastian went missing first or she came to the UK. She left her husband. This was the story. She left her husband, and this Lycan Legion, Jamie, his name is, was talking about this on his channel, right? That this lady had left Texas and like gone to the UK to be with somebody. Yeah, she'd left her husband and she'd gone to the UK, which is where I am, to meet this person and be with him, basically. Well, funnily enough, a few months before that, like, I have a drink all the time. I've got issues. I've got PTSD and everything, Lolly.
Right. Yeah, I heard your story on Smiley's.
Well, there you go. So, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not stupid. I might, like, I do have a drink and it helps me. Well, it kind of doesn't, but to be fair, I don't want anybody to take this lightly because I have listened to these channels for a long time, like 4 years, something.
Yeah.
And I don't really ever go up on panel. I have twice, very drunk. Once Smiley's, I'm like, oh my God. And another one that I went on and I told my story of getting my stepdad to I hate that. My mum's husband to court with my sister, and he was sent to jail. And it's the truth, and I can prove it. But this lady that this Lycan Legion was talking to ended up coming to the UK within, I don't know, a couple of months, few months after or something. But funnily enough, I was in Lycan's live one night. This first time I've ever really spoke to anybody about it properly. I
Yeah.
was in Lycans one night and he was getting on my nerves because he's an idiot. He's probably a show jock or whatever, but if you Google it, there's people that have, you know, saved videos, clips of him, whatever, talking to young kids and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So, oh my God, I can't remember what his name was. Yeah, so the lady from Texas, who I thought was absolutely lovely, to be fair, she came to the UK to meet this person, but this person, I'd had a conversation with him. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'd had a conversation with him on the phone one night because that Lycan was pissing me off so much. I put my number in his chat or somebody's chat, right? Anyway, he ended up phoning me and I was talking to him and he sounded like he was American, but he was English, but he was German, right? And his name was Dennis. And Kim, you know, Red Kim, Life in the Red Kim, she knows this Dennis, right? I know, I bet you're thinking, oh my God, what are you talking about?
I'm just trying to figure out, does that have something to do with Sebastian?
Well, this is the thing, right? This Dennis guy rang me this night and he was saying, oh, and I was drunk and I was like, yeah, well, I'm sick of this person. He's a flipping idiot. But it had to be the person, like in Legion, who said a couple of months before Sebastian went missing, he said to this woman, I'm going to do some Sebastian stuff, right?
He said he's going to do Sebastian stuff before Sebastian went missing?
Yes, some Sebastian stuff, he said.
That's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Maybe he was part of it.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So then, this lady had been a friend of this Lycan Legion Jamie before that, right? But they'd fell out.
Yeah.
You know. But Dennis, who was in the UK, who I spoke to on the phone, before all of this was before all, this was just because I was mad at Jamie because he was a flipping idiot. And the way he spoke to his subs and everything was disgusting, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Dennis is in the UK with his daughter, who is autistic, he told me on the phone. And his wife had died, right? Then the next minute, this lady who Lycan had said to, I'm going to go and do some Sebastian stuff, ended up coming to the UK to meet this Dennis, right?
Right.
Like a relationship or something. Yeah.
Huh.
She came.
Do you think he has Sebastian?
Lolly, I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea. But what I'm saying is, this is what I heard. And forget the drink, forget the wine. This is absolutely the truth.
Right.
I heard this guy say on this woman's panel, at the end of the panel, I'm going to do some Sebastian stuff. Right.
Huh. Okay.
So I never thought anything of it. Next
Right.
minute, Sebastian goes missing. Now, I can't remember whether she left Texas to go to the UK before Sebastian went missing or afterwards. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was before.
Huh.
When I spoke to this,
Hello. Hello. Hang on, we got a caller, okay? Are you there?
me,
Yeah.
oh,
I got somebody on is calling in real quick. Hold on.
sorry, Lolly. Yeah, go on. Go
Okay.
on.
Go ahead.
I mean, I got in the background. How are you, Lolly?
I'm good. How are you? Who is this?
It's Marie.
Okay. Hi, Marie.
How are you?
I'm good.
What on earth is she on about?
She is talking about a guy named Legion that was on Granny's panel. And he said that he had to go. He had some Sebastian things to do. And then shortly after, Sebastian went missing, is what she's saying.
I think I need a glass of wine or something stronger. I just called to break up the monotony because no one knows what is going on.
Okay. Well,
Is she still there?
yes.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what do you
Have you
think?
been anywhere?
Huh?
I said, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hanging in there.
Right, that's good. I just wanted to go because it just felt like I needed to feel it. And I haven't had anything to drink until the
Okay.
But I was going to have a bit of chat to you later. Let's get back to the wanted to break the monotony, that's all.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling, Marie. Appreciate you.
Welcome, love.
Have-
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay. Have a good night.
No, daytime.
Oh, daytime. Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All righty. Bye.
Bye, love.
Okay. Go ahead. Are you there, Angel?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
This is Lolly. I have a drink, right?
Yes.
It's what I do. But I'm being serious. I heard this guy say at the end of the, and I can message you who the person was. I don't want to say her name outright or anything because
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
I don't know what the score is. So, but then she left her husband seemingly and came to the UK to where this Dennis was. Now, that Lycan Legion guy, who is a creep, in my opinion, he used to have this Dennis guy on his panel, or a Dennis guy, right?
Gotcha.
I cannot swear it's the same person.
Is it someone we all would know?
No.
No. Okay.
No. What I'm saying is, when I became aware of this Dennis person, I spoke to him on the phone when I was drunk, and I was like, "Whoa, this guy is an idiot. He's a predator. He's this, he's that, and all the rest of it." And he was Honest to God, I'm terrible. But he was talking away to me, and then the next day, he'd sent me like video clips of like him and his daughter talking and all this, that, and the next thing. But he had a strange accent, and it, like from Germany, America, and now he supposedly lives in the UK. But he was saying on these messages, Angie, just give me a chance, please. Please give me a chance. I'm thinking. When I woke up the next day, I thought, oh my God, what do you mean give you a chance? I remembered the conversation and I thought, what do you mean give you a chance? Not giving anybody a chance of anything. I had a, but it was pursuing for all that day, if you know what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with Sebastian, right?
Gotcha.
This was just a conversation that I had with this guy this night. But this guy was linked to the lady
Right.
that Lincoln said, I'm going to go and do some Sebastian stuff. Right? Next minute, she's in Texas. She leaves her husband seemingly, her grown-up children, whatever, her dogs or whatever, and she comes to the UK to meet this Dennis. Right? So I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I wouldn't like to think it of her, but I don't know the woman. She's, she was on the camera. But then you heard stories of that momming it up. Somebody wanted to buy a passport from her or something.
That's weird.
And when you come to the UK, you become, well, it's kind of strange, really. You kind of do become an adult when you're 16, but you're not allowed to drink.
Gotcha.
But you can get married when you're 16. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy.
That is crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. But I just can't. Right. So, without going down a rabbit hole or anything, and because I've had wine and stuff, that is my input. Right, Lolly. And I know for an absolute fact, right,
That's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy. And I've said it from the beginning. I've said it on not a few panels. I've inboxed a few people, but maybe not the right people, to be fair. But I can give you the woman's channel and his channel, the Dennis guy, and but the thing is, I don't know how to record or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Right. So it's a bit, but right. But then, do you know, you've heard the name, was it Lindsay Hensley? Lindsay Hensley?
No.
There's Moon, isn't there?
It's Moon?
Moon that was in Brittany's channel.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
Right. Well, Moon and Lindsay, who is Lindsay Hensley, as far as I know,
Okay.
Oh, God. What was the bloody name now? Anyway, they were originally, and Brittany, as far as I know, she's a mod for Lycan, or maybe not now. I don't know. But Moon and Lindsay Hensley used to be in Lycan's channel.
Okay.
They were mods and everything, right? But oh God, what was I gonna
Okay.
say? Where me and you, where there was a picture that looked like Sebastian on the airport. I've never seen that picture.
Is
I've
this
tried.
let me show you this picture real quick and see if this is the guy that somebody sent me this to see if this is him.
That's Lycan.
That's Lycan? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That helps.
Now Jessica, Granny's watching.
Yes.
She brought him over from another community or something.
Okay.
He's into MGTOW, which is, oh God, it's to do with men that don't agree with equal rights to women.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I pushed the camera and I was trying to look here. Queen Brown Eyes is our brown eye girl. She is for sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna do some. People in chat's been saying, we're gonna do some checking into that and see if we can't find that clip.
I hope well, the thing is, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm just gonna say it. The channel, but it's not there. I've looked, and because I can't record or anything, I do not want to accuse anybody of doing anything.
No.
Right, but the channel was anti-side eye.
Okay.
And Lycan was not. And the Dennis is he's called Outlander, but it's not like there's a few like skewish, like French or something.
All right, we're definitely going to look into it.
Please.
Yeah.
I know this is a little late, right? But I have.
It can't hurt. It can't hurt to look into it, right?
It can't. No.
Okay.
Anti-side eye. Honest to God, she seemed like
anti-side eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she seemed like a lovely woman. She used to make some, bloody, I don't know, gnomes or something or other. She used to make some stuff. And Lycan was kind of.
And the Dennis guy's channel was Outlander, right?
I think it's just Outlander or the Outlander. But it's got the the French or whatever skew-ifs on the top of a couple of letters. I don't even know what you call them.
Yeah. Okay.
He lives maybe, I don't know, maybe 50 miles away from me.
Okay.
Or something like that. But it niggles me lolly.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad you shared it. And yes, YouTuber. Lycan was on Granny's panel. Yes. Yeah.
Granny brought Lycan into the, and she has an RO on him, seemingly. Right.
Yeah, they were an item, I think, at one time.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
They never
And
actually
Dennis,
met
does
up.
Dennis live in England?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Angela. I appreciate that. And
You're
we
very
will
welcome.
definitely look into it, because if there's anything that needs to be looked into, we'll look into it for sure.
I honestly think there is. And I'm not the person to do it, Lolly, but I think you are.
Okay.
I think your chat is. And if I didn't say it, and I don't want to blame anybody for
Right.
anything,
And yeah, and that's why you got to say allegedly, or, you know.
allegedly, in my opinion, this
Yeah.
is what I've actually heard. I
Okay.
can't prove it because I don't know how to do the recording stuff or whatever.
Okay.
But I will tell you this: Moon and the car, the DeLorean, Lindsay.
Uh-huh.
Well, you'll people will tell you about them.
Okay.
Way back when, a good few months ago, Lycan was up on Lindsay, the DeLorean's panel, right? And I came in the chat and I said, "Oi, Lycan, where's Sebastian?" And he said, "Who are you? What do you mean, who's Sebastian?" And I said, "You said you're going to do some Sebastian stuff. Where is he? Where's Sebastian?" And he went, "You get the fuck out of this channel and don't you ever come back in here and no with yourself." And from then, he's kind of gone a bit, quiet. He still does an odd live stream or whatever. There's something amiss, Lolly. There's definitely something amiss. But I don't know if it's actually anything to do with what I think, to be fair. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
And
Not a problem. Thank you, though, for coming up.
I'm going to email you, Lolly.
Perfect.
And
that would be good.
I will not be a stalker, I promise. I will just email you and say, "This is me. And if you need to ask me anything or whatever, then
Okay.
There we go." Thank you so much, though, because I haven't been on the panel and said anything like this in all this time. And it's kind of terrible, really, when maybe there's something to it. But anyway, thank you so much, Lolly. Thank you,
No problem.
everyone.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. And we're going to definitely look into it.
Thank you so much. Do I press this leave studio?
Yes. Yes.
I think I do.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank y'all. So, okay. Well, we didn't get anybody call in like we thought we might. We didn't get anybody come on panel like we thought we might. So, okay. She did say she has some wine, and she does have a very thick accent. So, but she had a story to tell, and it might be worth looking into it. So, we're going to look into it for sure. You called in? I wasn't sure who that was. I was trying not to laugh. Maurice, you're so funny. Love it. Yeah. We thought maybe so, Retha. We thought maybe that is so funny, Maurice. I was trying to be all careful. Anyways, she does have a beautiful accent. I love everybody's accent. But Oh, and that's what happens when you have open panels. Oh, well, guys, thank y'all. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. We should look into it because we heard about the picture at the airport of him. There was a boy there that looked a lot like Sebastian. So something's not right. But this is the thing. Retha says open the phones at 12:30 tonight. No stone unturned. That's right, YouTuber. That's the thing. We'll definitely look into it. What? Yeah. I was just fixing to say, what do we got to lose? Heather says, at this point, nothing to lose. So I just keep going back to the fact, okay, I wasn't sure I was trying to concentrate. Yes, ex Angie baby. I will look into it. Promise. Um, I just keep going back to the fact that Sebastian had to have been taken out of the house according to the evidence. That's what I keep going back to, guys. And the anger we heard on Mr. Chris's voice, all because somebody Googled his mother-in-law. And, I couldn't imagine what Sebastian had to go through. Exactly, Scotty Too Hottie. Exactly. And guys, I have a picture. Hang on. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do it. Hold tight, because you're talking about how did they line up together, right? Did they know each other all? Oh, I was reading them, Sammy. Oh my God, y'all had me rolling. Y'all were cracking me up for sure. I was trying not to laugh. The Marie's calls and like I'm just a distraction. Trying not to laugh. Oh, but Scotty brings up a good point here, because could these people have been knowing each other prior to this? Was Clue and CP already friends? This is a picture and I'm going to put it up, okay? This is complete 100% allegedly, but the picture on the right is a picture from Texas Roadhouse while Katie and Chris were there. On the left is Clue. Let me remove that call-in number. I mean, what do y'all think? Chicken Nugget's going to report this channel for what? Having fun? Yeah, exactly. Sucking on the bottom lip, it looks like. Yeah. And like I said, this is not something I'm saying she was there, but oh my goodness. That was taken from the video at Texas Roadhouse. So, wowza. The more I look into it, the more I'm like, oh, it's, yes. Yep, Patricia, she was. I got crickets. That's my text messages. Oh. They'll drag us hard. I don't know. But yeah, that picture was wow. God's painting says we are having fun. OMG. Sorry. I need to turn my volume off. Who's your mama? Oh, doing timeline because you're confused. I'm telling you. I'm confused. You know, we tried the timeline thing. We tried to work on a real timeline for real. And it was so hard to do because there were so many lies. Yes. Yes. She was very critical of them. She was. She drove by their house and everything. So, and then Pink Warrior Mother chicken. Oh. Well, sorry about that, God's painting. Was that your mother on panel up here a while ago? You're saying Angela was your mother? Getting exposed. See you in court. Deal, Pickle. Make sure you're there. Oh, Nugget. Make sure you was there. Kelly. Oh, I tell you. You know, that's all from the other side, all the drama channels over there. And it is what it is. Who burned his nuggets? Yeah. So God's painting is saying that was her daughter on panel. The crickets kept going off. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, Rita. That's it. You know, there's times where I totally think about 100% just walking and just leaving it. You know, I don't want to get into the court. You know, I don't want to get into the drama side, the hate, the people calling you out and all that stuff. I don't want none of that. But I don't. Well, y'all are cracking me up. The whole chicken family. Oh my gosh. Tina girl. Tina says, look at here. Oh, it keeps popping it off. It says, I think everyone in Tennessee's related or swinging together. Oh, oh, Kurt, you silly, silly little boy, you. I know you didn't. You don't just pass by my house, silly. Good try, though. Good try. You should call in. You scared? You know, to have somebody threaten you because, you know, we're calling out the words that the mother and the stepfather said and showing their true colors, it just says one thing. It says they're scared and they want everybody to stop talking because they don't want to go to jail. They don't want the truth to be told. They don't want Sebastian to be found because their ass will go to jail. That's all it says. Y'all make that too easy. You know, and the whole thing is, all we want to do is find Sebastian. If Sebastian was found, we'll all go away. We'll move on. Lisa, oh, he cut his mullet. Oh, sing the bye-bye song. You know, it's so obvious. And I'm telling you, he didn't come by my house because there ain't no reason to pass my house. Put your bra on, Edgar. That's right. There's more important things on here, like a missing 16-year-old boy. You know, a missing young man. That's what's more important than all the hate, more important than all these threats being put out. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Who just put that? Me and you? Yeah, exactly. Seth is in the house. Hello, Mr. Seth. How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're good. Hey, somebody just block him. I want that blocked. There ain't no way Kurt needs to be in here. He needs to go away. We're not going to have that. We're not having that. Yeah. True, TJ. Right? Seth can come by my house too. Yep. Now, Kurt, he can keep his scrawny little ass where it is. And old Nugget Boy, he can see me in court if he wants to. I don't care. I haven't done nothing wrong. There ain't nothing he can do. Yep, a coordinated effort to divert. Shall we show this picture again, maybe? Because that's kind of when it all started, right? When I said the picture on the right side of your screen was taken at Texas Roadhouse. So, thank you, Neuro. Yeah. What's that all about? I wonder. There's not many of those faces around, right? They don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. Oh, I'm telling you, Seth he is a strong person. Hey, Rapper, how you doing? Yep, me and you, I think they are. They're all in on it. You know, and I'm telling you, when you sit here and use their words, oh, it was very good. Thank you. I have to go back and double check where it was. But when you start showing the true colors of the mother and the stepfather, and you use their words to do it, they don't like that. You know, they don't like it. So what do? They send their little minions in under different names. Yeah, that's so sweet. So cute. Is that Mama Cass? You're cracking me up, Valley Girl. Oh, Rapper, I do too. I really do. If we could just get him found and brought home, we can all go on to something else, you know? We can just move on. And that's all we want. This young man deserves to be found, and his mother and his stepfather are doing everything they possibly can, along with their little friends, to try to keep that from happening. And that, my friends, tells the whole story. Yeah, hope floats. They can try. All righty. Alrighty, hang on, guys. Let me do this real quick. It does. It breaks my heart too, Rapper. It's just not right. It's just not right. He deserves to be found. His father deserves to know where he's been. And we're going to do our best to help that happen, you know? I mean, there's no sense in attacks. There's no sense in all the missing kids need to be found. I have never seen a case, and I've followed tons of them. That's what I say, Seth. Bring it on, big boy. If that's what you want to do, come on. I gotcha. I'll let my 8-year-old granddaughter take a shot with hers. Hang on just a second. Hello. Hey. Can you hear me? Hang on. Where'd it go? Blue, call back. Call back, call back. Yes, I believe that, Scotty. Seth is Sebastian's hero.
Blue eyes, Joel. To accept, press 1. To send a...
Hello.
Hello?
You want on panel?
Yeah, I don't care. It just sounds like crap.
Okay. Okay, say something.
What?
Let's see. Are you there? It's not picking up on my speaker. I don't know what happened.
I hear you.
Okay.
On the phone, but I don't put it on the panel.
I know. Okay, I got you up to the speaker. It's Blue Eyes.
Okay, are you there?
Can y'all hear her? Can everybody hear Blue Eyes? Say hi.
Hello?
Can y'all? Yeah, they hear you. Good.
Okay, this is not the time for me to be talking because I feel like crap. But a lot of these callers are people who are on here running the trap. I think I know who you are. And if you want to come visit me, I'll gladly give you my address. You just have the balls to come and see me. You have my phone number. You have my Facebook. You have every bit of information on me. Come see me, big boy. That's all I got to tell you. And if you ever want to say that we're all keyboard warriors and then call my cell phone unknown numbers and talk about my friend, you're talking on the wrong person because you just need to keep your mouth shut. And Seth, I want to tell you that if you have anything that you want to send it to Lolly or get it to me. I am meeting with the Bikers Against CA Association Sunday, and it would be a great help if you could give us some information, maybe write up something and send it to me. They are asking that if I could get in touch with somebody from the family to give information, it would be helpful with them too. And Rachel 508, hello to you. But all these people like Kurt, Chicken Nugget, and all these other ones that I want to get over behind these fake names, like I said, have the balls because you don't have any. They must have cut those off at birth. Because let me tell you something. You want to talk about being keyboard warriors? You're doing the same damn thing. And let me tell you also, pardon my French here, but all these hate channels that want to sit here and bash Seth and Sebastian, you people ain't out here but for the opposite side. And to sit here and send threats, not only threats, but putting people's addresses out there, their pictures of their houses, you don't deserve the breath that God gave you.
Amen.
So come up on panel, quit being pussies, and do what you're supposed to do. If they can talk bad shit on their panel when we're not even sitting here doing anything, we are just having a good time trying to help bring a missing child home. If you got a situation that you don't like, call us and take it up with us. Don't sit behind your keyboard.
Amen.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. His balls is in his mama's musty hutch, Tina said. Ouch.
But yeah, these people just really, my grandmother used to say that people like that make my butt want to chew popcorn. But I'm telling you what, when our butts can do that, we'll have them in our mouths.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you what, I am so sick and tired of people trying to down everything that Seth has done to try to locate his child. We are doing everything we possibly can to help this man. I've met him. I didn't get to talk to him long. I helped search. I have been interrogated up at Grandfather Mountain when I went there. Other flunkies up there, and I would do it again. I don't care. I would do it for this child. This child is not even mine, and I have never met this child, but I will be glad to see the day that I can. So if anybody else needs to say anything, call in. Make your voice heard. Don't hide behind your fake names, your voice changers, and all the stupid other channels that think that they just praise you and hold you on like you walk on holy water, because you don't. There's only one person that does, and that's my Savior. And if you're going to backtalk him and call stupid stuff about people that believe in God, like I've seen on some of the channels the other day, then I hate when those trumpets ring out, because you better be down on your knees before then.
That's right.
I am just so tired of people putting this poor man down when he was at work. You know, let's look at that. Have you seen CP's record showing him being at work?
Nope.
No, he's too ashamed. Oh, but wait a minute. Was that Bobby Carter or Snuggle Struggle that told him, you don't have to talk to people? Don't do that.
Yeah.
None of these people told him not to talk. We already know that. We're not stupid. But it just really makes me mad when people can get on here when a child is missing. And it's only this case that they're doing it. You don't see nobody doing this to Jack and Lily's case.
Nope.
You don't see it going on in any of the other channels, or anybody bashing any of these people. We have a child just right down the road here in Shelby that's been missing so long, Asia Degree. Nobody has been doing anything like that in hers. The mass shooting in Hickory just a little bit ago, the other day. These people ain't sitting here doing stupid stuff like this. This child is missing. He deserves a fair chance. He has no voice. We are his voice.
Right.
And if you can't be his voice, then shut up and get the hell out of the chat.
Right. You're not wanted.
No.
Not over here.
And if you other cats think that y'all are getting to us, you're not getting to us. We're bigger than that. We got our big girl panties and our big guy underwear on.
That's right.
We don't need this junk. So, I'm trying, TJ.
Rapper, I love you too. I hope your leg's better. I tell you, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's right in front of us. And so law enforcement needs to do something Hi, Hypocrisy. Hi, Falker's dad. Hope y'all are good.
And everyone, I know I have shoved this petition down everybody's throat, but I'm trying to get our goal. I was told that if we had 1,000 signatures, that we would get leeway and I could get this into people. They need to know that we mean business. We're 130 some away, I think it is, and we just need to get this done and get it in so we can get some answers. And I will let everyone know how Sunday goes.
Yes.
I plan on being there, and I'll do whatever I can. I am about ready to take a trip to Black Mountain just to be on the lookout. I don't know, what all's been said about that, but I want everybody to know if we don't stand up for Sebastian, nobody will.
Yeah. Tina Girl said it's so obvious a blind person can see it.
Yes, and for somebody, and they make like they don't want everybody asking or telling them that they're guilty. Well, then quit making yourself look guilty. You're the ones that caused all this suspicion. He left from your house, supposedly, you
That's
say.
right.
But there's too much evidence against you. And
Yep.
it's sad that the county don't even realize it.
Oh, I think the county don't want to realize it because I honestly believe the phone call made that morning, the non-911 call, I believe they know exactly what happened. And they have to cover their ass.
Well, my thing is that a mother that can't call 911 when your child is missing, that is a serious matter. It's not I took 3 minutes to go look my house over and then I went down the road with my windows up that she forgot to tell us, looking for my child. And then to have the balls for the hubby to call the ex-hubby and tell him, don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will be mad. I have every right. That's my flesh and blood missing.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, this is ridiculous. But you want us to eat crow? You eat crow, buddy, because guess what? All the evidence leads to y'all, in my opinion.
Boom.
So,
Boom.
now that I've got that off my chest.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, our sweet friend.
You're very welcome.
Oh, we'll see you in chat.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye. Guys, that was our Blue Eyes Jewel. And let me tell you, Sunday, she will be going to Bikers Against Child A, B, U-S-E. She's going to do a presentation to see if they will get on board to help with the search for Sebastian. She is a true advocate. She drove to Hendersonville, her and her daughter, and searched for Sebastian. She's gone above and beyond, doing what she can, and she has 500 letters and flyers that she has mailed out. And Mr. Chris has her number, and the unknown numbers that continue to call her is quite astonishing. If you're going to be a badass, stand up and be who you are. Don't hide behind an unknown number and then come into people's chats and threaten, I'll see you in court. Well, you better be ready because I'll be sitting on the front row waiting for you. because there is nothing I have done wrong. If using your own words, Chris and Katie, is wrong, then I'll gladly see you in court. But that's what we do here. We listen to the words you say and we bring out the truth. Rapper, you're so sweet. Yeah, Charlene. Oh my goodness, I tell you. It is so frustrating to sit here and to have people come in and try to threaten you because you're talking about a young man that's missing. And exactly, Rapper. We're talking about their words. They said the words and we're discussing their words, and yet they're going to come in and attack. Okay, be a little more obvious, why don't you? It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Like I said, it's so freaking obvious. He did not leave that home on his own. End of story. Law enforcement said there is no evidence that child ever left his home. That's not my words. It's not something I'm making up. Mr. Snuggle Struggle Eric Craddock himself said there is no evidence he ever left his home. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that means he was taken out of his home. And his mother is the person who has locked herself inside that home with Sebastian. And when you have light activity coming from the backyard, 3 hours before the call goes in to say he's ran away. Folks, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And they don't want the truth to be told. They don't want it to be brought out. They don't want it talked about. They just want hate spewed at other creators to intimidate them, to dox them, to put their children's life in danger. Enticing their chat. Enticing them with the hate they have for other creator. Brittany J has children that live in her home, and they have put her house out there for everyone to see. Oh, thank you so much, Angel, or Angie baby. Thank you so much for that. That is so sweet. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Oh, Rapper. You're being so sweet today, Rapper. Guys, it's very frustrating. K-Mac, they are going hard after Brittany J. They put her house out there. They put her street address out there. There's a woman that just called her police department and said she is going to unalive herself. What is wrong with these people? YouTuber, thank you for that. If you were gifted that membership from YouTuber, please thank our beautiful YouTuber, because that was so gracious. And welcome to the Lollipops. Let's welcome our newest member to the South.
Welcome, welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get it right and get down? Welcome to the South.
Thank you, YouTuber. That is super sweet of you. The hate has to stop, but they're not going to stop. And their hate is just bleeding over out onto their chat. And those people in their chats are doing some horrible things. They're making calls. They're inciting a SWAT on her house. It's gross. It's disgusting. And this is who the stepfather goes to talk to all the time. That's what I say, K-Mac. And I think she's done. I hope. So I don't know. It's just sad. Because all the while this is happening, this is all going on, there's a young man out there somewhere. He's out there somewhere. We need to find him and bring him home and be done with it. Let him live his life with his father. If he's no longer with us, then let's put him to rest where he should be. He deserves some respect and dignity. Either way. Is that too much to ask for? According to the other side, I guess it is. Me and you, I've been reporting like crazy. Yeah, they've sent CPS to her home. They sent them out there to check on her because she might unalive herself. Her children have been pulled outside and questioned. They're young. They don't understand this. Her daughter, they've put her daughter's pictures out there. Yeah, I see, Bama. Yeah, it is. It is too much for them. So, I don't know, guys. All I can say is this case needs to be taken away from Sumner County. It needs to be put into the hands of someone who will actually do what needs to be done. And I'm sorry, but if Katie and Chris go down, that's their fault. I mean, come on already. If his mommy made the whole plan up or whatever and she goes down, that is a choice she made. However it works out, Katie should be put in a room and questioned for a very, very long time. I see Bama. I agree with you. He needs to go. This case needs to be in better hands. Sebastian deserves that. And that's what we're working hard for. Exactly. It's their bad decisions. If they made choices, they have a consequence. And they don't want that consequence to happen because they're going to get a really harsh consequence. Thank you for being here, Queen Brown Eyes. Thank you. They do victim blame already. I've heard them make Sebastian into a horrible predator. It's disgusting. He's the victim. Because of these people, there's 5 CPS cases. They're there. They happened. It was against him. These people are not good people. And if that means I need to get attacked or someone show up at my house, just remember, I live in Texas, guys. We don't take too kindly for that. I would say come at your own risk. And no, nobody drove by my house. It's a little obvious when you do. Let's just say that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let y'all get off of here. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here and hanging in there. And yeah, welcome to the South. Oh, yeah. Did I clean that dirt? Oh. Yeah, we don't call 911. That's right. Them Texas roses got some sharp thorns. Oh, goodness. You know, it's useless. It's not going to help nothing. Thank you, Retha. Thank you. I just want Sebastian found. End of story. That's all there is to it. But we're going to continue with it, guys. We're going to keep going. That's right. That's right, Pink Warrior. We pack them here. Trust us. Everybody have a super great night. Thank you all for being here. I will be back tomorrow, same time. Hope y'all can all join me. Be safe on the streets. Remember, Sebastian is what matters. Love and hugs to everybody. See you soon. Oh, wait. We got a new member. Look at there. Thank you, Angie, baby, for becoming a new member. Let's give her a big welcome to the South.
Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the
South. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Have a great night. Love and hugs to you all. See you tomorrow.